With the all-new 1.2 livestream just ended, Arknights and Endfield have just revealed one of the biggest updates I've seen. Of course, there are news story updates. We're closing in on the climax of rolling, I would say. We're finally seeing a lot of the villains coming into play. Characters like Ardelia and Nefarious. And of course, the fan favorite Fangyi will have a lot of spotlight in the coming updates. There are more maps, a lot of new events, new gameplay, and more importantly, very helpful optimizations, including insane free rewards. We're talking about 6,000 Oroberyls for free just by logging in. I think the devs are stepping up their game for sure. So in today's video, here's everything you may have missed from the whole livestream condensed in this one video. Without further ado, let's just jump right in and see what the livestream has to offer. We started with a version trailer with mentions of new maps, new events, even new character designs that got teased as well. We also got to see a couple of familiar faces in Nefarious and Ardelia. They are the villains, and for sure they will have big involvements in the next update. In any case, we are shown the version trailer first. It's a beautiful trailer with a lot of Fangyi potential arts that looks incredibly good. A show of the new areas that looks pretty dark, and areas that are underground, new mission scene where we're probably gonna have our boss fights and such, tons of new AI sync plan that got a sneak peek as well. And with the trailer ending, the live stream then showed us a story review of what's happening so far. So far in the story, we're just done with Chamber Stockade, and the new story will now start with Zhuang Fangyi investigating the sudden appearance of Ardelia, investigating his intent in the new map and area. Nefarious will also be making her move, and it looks like we're gonna have some really epic fights. Not only that, there is a new face, a new character that's revealed. She looks quite good, and well, based on the live stream, she's apparently a pretty tough character to hang out with. There's a good showing of new maps and puzzles filled with obstacles from Ardelia with new enemies under his control. The new story's climax also features Nefarious as the new boss with a whole new demonic battle soon. We will be fighting her in that. Shows us whole new combos and attack patterns, while we actually get to use new combat mechanics, which is able to interrupt the Nefarious boss with lightning from above. And we thought we were the player that could time stop and bully bosses. Well, no, the new Nefarious boss apparently has a time stop skill that will hit you. That looks ridiculous. What's even crazier is once Nefarious is really threatened, and you know, she's probably low HP, she will straight up summon or turn into a dark ass dragon boss. Like, what the crud? So yeah, this looks to be the climax of the entire ruling arc. Okay, maybe this is just a really epic fight and there's something crazier coming. I have no clue. But what I do know is up next, we do see one of the biggest reasons that a lot of people will be playing Arknights in this coming version. It is the showcase of the new character, Zhuang Fangyi. The livestream introduced a slight backstory where we low-key dated her previously in the story. But in any case, more importantly though, here's a showcase of what she's all about as a playable character. Fangyi is an electric element striker that is able to output really high electric damage. To give it a quick summary, she excels in consuming electrification in order to summon Thunderblades, and once she turns into her ultimate form, she'll be able to spam her Thunderblades attack in order to deal a bunch of electric damage on the enemy. She consumes electrification with her battle skill to summon Thunderblades, and they'll continuously attack enemies. And once she gets her ult, where she just straight up looks like a green tinted girl Jesus, her kit will get an enhancement overall, and that's how she mainly deals her damage output. In any case, let's just dive right into her kit in detail. To start us off with the basic, she'll perform 5 basic as a final strike as well, much like most characters. Her combo skill instead of will trigger when the controlled operator performs a final strike or finisher on a target with electric infliction. Fangyi will create a Zero Blitz array to attack the enemy, dealing electric damage, and if the enemy has active electric infliction, it will become electrified. The higher the electric infliction stacks, the stronger the effects of the electrification status. Electrification provides increased damage dealt to enemies, and it can be consumed by Fangyi's battle skill right after this. To talk about her battle skill, this skill consumes the target's electrification to increase the damage multiplier of this skill itself, and not only that, it will also create up to 3 Thunderblades. Thunderblades are spawned on the field, much like Aviwena's Thunder Lances. Then she unleashes Thunder Strikes on the target based on the number of Thunderblades on the field. It'll deal massive electric damage, and unlike Aviwena, it's not like you need the enemy to be standing in between the Thunderblades. It will just automatically attack it. The Thunderblades will stay on the field for a period of time. Only up to 9 maximum Thunderblades can exist at once. The number of Thunderblades you summon with this skill will increase based on the level of stacks of the electrification effect that you consume. So you want to consume electrification of level 2 or higher to summon the maximum of 3 Thunderblades per skill usage. But well, even if you don't get to the maximum of 3, you can always just put 2 on the field and do it one more time, you know, and then you get to 9 max. Next off though, let's take a look at her ultimate. Fangyi enters an enhanced state. During this state, her attacks are all enhanced, and her battle skill has increased damage multipliers. Not only that, it can also apply electric infliction on the last attack of the skill now, while also having an increased range. The first cast of her battle skill while in this alt state will not consume SP or electrification. Not only that, the first cast of this battle skill within this alt state will actually actually just generate 3 Sunra Blades guaranteed without consuming electrification, without spending any SP. But it's only for the first cast though. Under this ultimate form, Fangyi's combo skill also becomes an AoE ability now with 4 times shorter cooldown, allowing her to always have her combo skill ready with every battle skill usage, which makes her rotation incredibly smooth. Even in the livestream, it's shown how Fangyi is legitimately triggering her own combo, using her own skill, constantly destroying the enemy without letting up. Her damage output will be extremely explosive and constant. Next off, we're shown a team showcase of Fangyi. The livestream shows her being used with electric characters like Perlika and Arknight and Alesh. Her rotation will start with Perlika's skill to land electric infliction, landing a fighter strike with Fangyi after that to trigger her own and Perlika's combo. Then using her own battle skill instantly, will consume the infliction and summon 2 Thunder Blades. Then we continue with Arknights and Alesh's combo. That will be the general combo to generate Thunder Blades and get to 9 eventually. Alesh and Arknights all are able to apply Arts Infliction as well that is able to create electrification, which allows Fangyi to consume it in the rotation too. With a high SP generation, Fangyi can use her battle skill a lot and accumulate more Thunder Blades quickly. And now that the boss is staggered, Fangyi will get her ultimate off and immediately use her battle skill. Do remember that the first cast of her battle skill during her ult guarantees 3 Thunder Blades. It'll also consume no SP or electrification, so it's just free. At this point, you should have the maximum of 9 Thunder Blades, and now you can put caution to the wind, spam Fangyi's battle skill and combo along with your whole team. You will murder everything by the time your ult ends. Another team example in the livestream showed is using Aviwena instead of Alesh, which is a capable character at applying electric infliction and also dealing damage output. With the aid of Perlika, Aviwena, and Arknight, you'll see a lot of electric infliction, and Fangyi will be able to convert them into Thunder Blades well. In any normal dungeons, the fight would usually just be over the moment you get 1 full rotation off with Fangyi's ultimate. It looks ridiculous. So to conclude, Fangyi seems to be the first big damage dealer of the electric element. So far we have a lot of DPS for cryo element especially, a good amount of heat ones and physical ones, but not quite so electric ones yet, and Fangyi is the first one up. Is she worth pulling though? I'll be making a video breaking that one down. Do check the channel if it's up, it's probably gonna be up soon. But generally though, in my opinion, I think Fangyi will be a very worthy pull depending on her numbers in the end. I'll be covering her numbers in a guide soon the moment she's released, so do follow for that. But yeah, because Fangyi's banner is actually going to last for 35 days, and there's only 1 new character for this whole version, she seems to be a really accessible character for most of us to be able to pull and instantly have a usable team with her, because as shown in the live stream, all you really need are the electric characters, that a good number of them are free. Perlika is obviously free, Arknight and Aviwena or any electric characters in fact are quite accessible since they're not 6 stars, so Fangyi seems to be a character that you could just pull and have a good team that's able to be used. In terms of other alternative teams that could be better though, I'm not exactly sure yet, but there's definitely ways to utilize her with stuff like Ardelia or maybe still just Gilberta in order to maximize Fangyi's damage even further. So yep, she seems to be a character that's capable of being used in a really accessible free team or used in more convoluted teams with more cost, and that way she may be able to achieve higher damage ceiling compared to just the general playstyle. In the end though, it largely depends on her numbers, and do remember this as well, the electric archetype is definitely nowhere near done at all since Fangyi is like the only 6-star electric main damage dealer, and there aren't any other 6-star like electric main supports, right? Someone like a Tang Tang for the electric element does not exist yet. In any case though, that's all for the new character. Moving up next, the livestream are showing us scenes and stories preview. We got a peek about the next story, which will feature the Endman working with Fangyi in protecting the piece of Wulai. We're also shown a new map named the Test Area, and we will be introduced with new entities, helping us unlock and revive the functionality of this area. We'll be eliminating the blight and restoring life to this area, and that is something that we can expect to do in the coming version. Next off, just out of nowhere, the livestream just said, hey, we're gonna be giving everybody free 1,000 Oroberyls, 10k crits, and just some upgrade mats. All you gotta do is log in and you'll find it. It's a reward for the livestream, so that's pretty neat. Moving up next, we are seeing some AIC factory updates that will come with this new update. There are new plants and facilities like acid pump, expanded crucible, purification unit, and all of them seem to have a theme of involving oil and chemistry. We're shown a new outpost as well, and this is where we'll likely be dealing with all the new production lines and materials, like a new fluid named precipitation acid, new components that will craft new gears for characters, and of course a bunch of new AIC facilities. I learned more about construction and production in this game than a 4-year college degree that I couldn't graduate from or pay off, baby. Extracting this new fluid, purifying them, and processing them will allow us to produce the all-new Hedonite. Making Hedonite components will serve as the ingredients needed to craft the newly added gear pieces, namely for the Bone Crusher gear pack, Frontier gear pack, and the Swordmancer gear pack. Not only that, we even got new gear sets entirely, with the Chingbo gear pack and Zirin Flow gear pack, all with entirely new set effects, lightly for Zhuang, Fangyi, and the coming new characters too. So we gotta get building, guys. There are a lot more details with the new AIC facilities for players to research, and an even improved heavy Zeronite, which are more durable Zeronites that can be further processed to produce heavy Zeronite liquid. This heavy liquid can clear blight way faster than a normal Zeronite liquid, so it's pretty crazy to see. Then we are shown some optimization facilities like a conduit manifold, which can transfer large quantities of liquid in a long distance. We'll probably be using this for the new oils and such. Not to mention the placement limit of the Forge of the Sky is increased to 8 now, meaning more production lines, baby. We're also told that it will be increased to 12 eventually, and it only gets crazier and crazier. Of course, we also got some new combat related facilities too. And yep, it's gonna help with clearing the everyday mobs for sure. There are a lot of other new map related facilities like the purification node that really effectively purifies dirty sewage. There are even new ornamental facilities, which are essentially decorations that you can produce and place anywhere in the real world. We got shown a few new ones alongside Fangyi's personal favorite, the Pier Bonsai. I'll be making 5 million of those and placing them everywhere. They have mentioned more ornamentals will be added in the future too. So yep, it's going to get funny and creative, and of course beautiful too. Can't wait to see how people decorate. With a new map, of course, there will also be new stock redistribution terminals and depot nodes, with some existing ones unlocking new level caps, all to help players gain more resources. So yeah, remember to check out the upgrades, guys. And those are all for the update preview. We're then show the version events preview, where we're gonna start ourselves off with the new Umbral Monument and Etchspace Salvage updates. The Umbral Monument will see stronger enemies, and of course we'll be getting the usual rewards for beating it. Etchspace Salvage gets more zones unlocked as well, so that's just more rewards as well. The next event would be the AIC support Palm Top Savior, which has great rewards like limited time formulas, and once completed, your stock build production rates for all willing outposts will be greatly increased. That's more money, and that's something you want to prioritize. The next event after that would be Willing Super Chef, which is similar to the cooking one that we already currently have. It's simple, cook for some rewards, it's always nice. Moving up next is a unique Etching of Our Cosmic Dreams event. We're supposed to be exploring the mysteries of space with Perlica, but along with that though is a new artwork for Perlica's first potential, which is Space Deep. With this event, there's also a sign-in event that will happen too. During the first day of this event, we're actually provided with a free Perlica token, allowing you to get her E1 for sure and get access to this artwork. For most of us though, it's a nice event that makes your Perlica closer to P5 if you're not already there. There are also other cosmetic rewards that are space themed, celebrating the spirit of exploration apparently, which is all nice and good. Next off are the showing of the character banners, which the first banner is of course Zhuang Fangyi, and it happens right when the new version updates, lasting till May 22. So she's going to be around for quite a long time. Now, if you perform 60 pulls on this banner, you'll obtain a dossier, which converts into 10 special permits for the next limited banner. There's only one new featured character for this entire version, meaning Fangyi will be rated up for 35 days until May 22nd. It's actually a good breather for players just to save up pulls and get Fangyi for sure, or consider saving for the next version entirely. We're also shown a special banner that starts on May 14, which is basically on the last week of Fangyi's banner. This banner features a few 6-star operators like Laevatain, Gilberta, Pogranichnik, and Ardelia. But it is mentioned that this banner is a standalone one that doesn't involve or relate to other existing banners. It will have its own unique rules, which will be announced later. So what you really want to do is wait for this banner first, or at least information on this banner, and then decide which banner to go or save for. Next off is the Arsenal weapon banners, where we can obviously get Fangyi's signature the moment a new update drops. At the same time, there are also Laevatain signature and Swiftwalker weapon banners too, available only starting May 14. Of course, we also have a combat trial event for Fangyi, and 2 7-day sign-in events that will provide up to 10 free limited pulls. Pretty neat. Next off is the new protocol pass, which brings in new cosmetics, and more importantly, a new arts unit, Flickers in the Mist. It provides will boost, electric damage boost, and efficacy too. This can be obtained once in both the protocol customized tier and the original supply tier, so yeah, it's gonna be pretty nice to get. Next on the list are 2 new guide events, aiding us in exploring the new maps, and well, it's free rewards. Standard stuff that we've done before. And with all that out the way, the live stream then are showing us the system optimizations and improvements. First of all is a new permanent beginner event. The name of it is Operator Progression Booster, and this improvement is a simple one. Complete the goals to receive massive progression rewards. Not only that, beginners will be able to get a partial refund for all the progression materials used on characters up to a certain limit. This is perfect to aid everyone build characters for sure, and thankfully, if you already aren't a beginner, you can just get into this event page and claim all the refund materials that you would have gotten instantly. So it's like just free stuff. Next up, they did mention that they have promised a lot of optimizations from the last DevComs anyway, and they're finally coming. Stuff like a one-stop access for everything that needs clicking in your OMV DJang is finally added. We can also just click on the recycling stations that are level 4 in the map now to directly claim the resource. We don't gotta get there physically no more. The operator gear screen is also optimized with batch gear crafting, pretty good. And there are also general quality of life improvements like better UI access when you upgrade characters and you're searching for certain materials. It's pretty nice stuff. We're also seeing the promised reward for claiming trials if you already have it down pat. You don't gotta force yourself to play it. And then we saw a very needed filter for the depot node missions where we can sort them by stock build types now. It's really good. Like, it's annoying to have to spam refresh and scroll all the way. Then are the controller optimization. Well, I don't play controller, but hey, you can customize your buttons now. In terms of combat optimizations, we're also going to be actually able to see a duration bar when we do use skills or ults that specifically has duration. Stuff like advanced ult now has that bar, so you will know better how long the ult or skill is going to last for. It's good for combat for sure. We're then also getting a timer for re-crisis challenges, so no more needing to add or have a stopwatch yourself to know how long your challenge took. It's great for challenge players to see how long they're taking. Next, we do see map icon optimizations and conduit movements optimization, where you won't be disconnecting conduits as easily now. Pretty good stuff. We also see a blueprint sharing optimization and ray tracing support for some devices. Looking pretty good. Then are some general improvements like more sanity acquisition and consumption optimizations, where we will get more sanity usage permits, meaning more double rewards claim and less grind time. Awesome. The usual sanity discount event will also now turn into a sanity supply event that provides you with sanity boosters and more sanity usage permits, allowing for better scheduling for yourself when you do want to spend them all. You'll be getting 160 energy and you could just spend them all with your usage permits and easily have all of them be cleared out in 1 or 2 challenges. There are also more permits to be obtained from the protocol pass now, which is awesome. Next off is an update with the monthly pass, which will offer additional sanity permits. This means it's really good. We get more double reward claims. What's even better though is that for people with existing pass already, the devs will be providing a compensation of 120 sanity usage permit as a one-time compensation. Moving forward though, any new monthly pass purchase will automatically have them extra permits. Pretty good stuff. And at this point, we're suddenly just getting a special benefit in the live stream now, where the devs are introducing and gifting every player a new pristine monthly pass tribute. This new monthly pass grants players up to 6,000 Oroberyls, 1,200 sanity, and 120 sanity permits. Now, since it's also a monthly pass, the rewards are given to players daily across 30 days, obviously. You can actually stack this reward with the original monthly pass too, so yeah, it is a lot. And yep, this actually means they're straight up giving all players 6,000 Oroberyls with a lengthy Fangyi banner duration too. So chances are you probably can get her. It's awesome. Yep, just to repeat again, and yeah, this is just based on what I've literally listened to the guy say. They are gifting us one for free, so interesting why they decided to do that, but hey, I can't complain about free stuff. With that out the way though, the live stream then showed us the future plannings and optimizations for Arknights Endfield that will come in the versions after the next. We got a preview of stuff like quality of life with gear artificing, where it's pretty teetered right now. Soon there will be bulk selection with this, so it's gonna be good. There are also essence optimizations that's planned, where perfect match essences with their substats will automatically be locked and marked, so no need to continually check every weapon to see if one's perfect or if the other should not be trashed. Then are some mission UI display optimization. You get some recommended ones that shows you where the action is. After that are the regional development system optimization, where key mission entry points are added to the main screen, easier access, all that stuff. There's also going to be a seamless device switching between controller and keyboard/mouse. I mean, it's nice to have for sure. The devs also mentioned they notice admins tend to run out of power while building their factories, so they will be considering a new backup power feature that won't cut your whole production off suddenly if you run out of power out of nowhere. It's great, especially for beginner players that are just trying to build stuff. Next off, rolling power connections are also going to get optimizations, where Zero Night pylons and relays within the core AI's area can soon connect to those outside of it. It'll be easier to connect them. And from there, the live stream are showing us sneak peeks of future content. To start us off is a whole new gameplay mode that will be introduced, and we're actually shown a really cool look of the animation. The mode is going to be named Contingency Contract, and it's a highly difficult challenge where you can customize your own difficulty if you're up for that challenge. There are going to be rewards for it, but nothing that forces you to beat the hardest stuff. You can definitely just get the rewards and be done with it. There will also be a 2-operator combat event where players can only assign a maximum of 2 operators in the team, but instead you'll get interesting buffs that make the team shine. So it's a fun idea in the future. Of course, new characters and story obviously will be added too. We're actually shown a sneak peek of the new characters, which looks absolutely awesome. The first characters we saw is a husbando straight up with devilish wings, looking insanely menacing. We also saw a peek of the gorgeous green-haired lady, someone that we've never seen before, and she definitely looks very good. Lastly, we straight up saw the art of the up-and-coming playable characters basically, but we will be getting Mifu, crew, along with the 2 new faces we just saw. All of them will be coming in the future and are playable operators. So yeah, if you see someone you like, better start saving. There's also going to be a coming Fangyi comic apparently that explains more of her background out of nowhere. So I mean, it's always nice to see. We also saw a random collab that I didn't know about. Apparently Endfield is collabing with Happy Lemon in America. I'm not gonna be able to get there, but well, if you're in the area, go have fun. At the very last, we actually got to see a whole emotional piece of art with music so beautiful it puts a tear down my leg. It features Fangyi looking like a whole Fangyi music video, and it looks like she's generally one of the favorites of the devs as well. I mean, who wouldn't be? I suggest you go listen to it and have a watch. It's at the end of the live stream. The art was beautiful. Fangyi looks more and more precious as you watch it, and it's just generally a good piece of media. And that is everything that you may have missed from the 1 hour live stream. I hope I was able to give you a really good summary. And overall, in my opinion, I think they're definitely going in a good direction. And overall, in my opinion, it's going to be an update filled with especially story related content. There's not as much pulls that we have to worry about, except for the part where there's like a whole different banner that they haven't shared too much about yet. But at least for new characters though, it's just going to be Fangyi for a whole month's period. You can plan for a long time together and save for her for sure. I'm very excited to see because Fangyi is probably my most favorite story character so far, and I wonder how the story will go. It looks like it's gonna have a lot of epic fights with like Nefarious versus Fangyi. I cannot wait for that, man. And that'll be all. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and take care.